I was already old and tired of watching countries tear themselves apart by the time the Balkans lit up. They didn't call it a war at first. They never do. Ethnic tensions, security operations, pretty words wrapped around ugly work. But the satellite photos told the truth. Villages erased, smoke where homes used to be. One name kept coming up in the reports, a general on the wrong side of history. He wore medals for cleansing operations and smiled for cameras while people quietly disappeared into the hills. They didn't send me to change the war. They sent me to change his future. The night we went in, the sky over that little corner of Kosovo looked like a man-made storm. Jets cutting black lines through the clouds, flares drifting down like burning snow, helicopters hunting low over dark valleys. On the ground, armor crawled along mountain roads like steel insects. Our helicopter was full of kids in uniform, half my age and twice as eager. To them, it was just another bad guy with rank on his shoulders. To me, it was the same old script in a different language. His headquarters sat on a ridge above an old farm. Concrete buildings, sandbags in the windows, antennas stabbing the sky. His men had trip flares in the tree line, machine guns dug into the slopes. When they opened up, it felt like the night itself was trying to cut us down. We pushed through anyway. Discipline, training, and the unpleasant comfort of experience. By the time we breached the main building, the walls were shaking with distant artillery, and the air tasted like dust and cordite. He wasn't at his desk. We found him out back, trying to slip into the trees with a small escort. No dress uniform now, just a field jacket, a pistol, and the look of a man who realizes the script has changed without his permission. His bodyguards died, buying him a few more seconds. Seconds weren't enough. Before we exfiltrated, our local guide said there was something we needed to see. He led us down a narrow track behind the ridge to a shallow valley that didn't show up on our maps. From the air, it had looked like torn up ground. Up close, you could see the truth. Long lines of disturbed earth, scraps of fabric, a child's shoe half buried in the mud. I've seen battlefields. I've seen cities after airstrikes. This was different. A battlefield is chaos. This was a decision. Some of the younger guys looked at me like I had an answer. I didn't. What I had was confirmation. Whatever doubts I'd carried on the way in about putting this man in the ground, they didn't belong to me anymore. People like to say the world is hell. It's not. The world isn't hell. It's just full of monsters. And men like me, we hunt them. I'm Frank Wolf Mercer. This is Old Glory Legends.